Welcome back to Rydalmere Park. It's a 2025 Grand Final for the men's final. It's a Brazil versus Nigeria. A repeat of the 1996 Olympic Games, where Brazil went in heavily favored. End of the game, it was the Super Eagles who were celebrating. Will history repeat itself, or will there be an upset on the cards? We're about to see. In the past editions of the Multicultural World Cup, Nigeria has been knocking doors slammed shut, but finally the doors are wide open for them to be in the final, and it's an opportunity.
Nigeria has the drummers to lead them into the field.
Can
you hear the drums, Fernando? I'm thinking of ABBA. Remember that song in the 80s? Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
Oh, that was before my time, That was before my time, but we appreciate good music, and the lights are on. It's action due imminently. Once again, the Australian national anthem will ring out, followed by the Brazilian and the Nigerian anthem. And the drummers are in good sound, leading both teams. This is going to be a final for the ages. Brazil versus Nigeria, 2025 Multicultural World Cup. It appears in the starting lineups for Brazil, we have Anderson Pereira dos Santos. He's wearing number 5, number 14. João Victor is wearing number 14 there. Jonathan Kumoneyo is number 8. Gustavo Bigoto is also number 13. Romulo Lopez, number 1. Gabriel Feza, number 17. And Anderson Pereira dos Santos, another starter for Brazil. And Mateus Piccoli, starting with number 3 in the back. And number 6, Lucas Santos. And Guilherme Pansonato, number 7. Lucas Trindade Cesar, number 9. Franco Dario, 11. As we stop for the national anthems and resume the commentary. the Brazil national team. The national team was just rung out, and Seleção and Super Eagles, Nigeria national team, to find out shortly. Nigerian national anthem rings out, and the action is about to start shortly with the kickoff.
And we have a drone that is leaving the field now. The drone is going home.
Absolutely. Images being filed straight to Abuja and to Brasilia in the readiness for this grand final. See whether the Nigerians will be celebrating or the drums will be heading and beating towards the Brazilian defense and the team. It's a final edition for the 2025 Multicultural World Cup. It's been an interesting tournament, interesting journey for both teams heading into the final. And on the way, they've knocked off some favorites. Gambia, one of the new teams that came into the World Cup this year, being dispatched by the Nigerians, despite Gambia being heavily favored. Youthful Gambia, but the experience of Nigeria shone through to the end. And Brazil, they've seen off Australia in one of the toughest games after Brazil were humbled in the group stages against Australia. But finally, the final is here. Judgment Day has come. Who shall be sentenced to a year of contemplation, and who shall rejoice for a whole year?
We'll be celebrating tonight and the rest of the week.
And the year to come. Some of the key players to note for: Ali Dule from Nigeria, donning number 11. You know, what he lacks in size, he makes up in speed and technique. And as we were being told, Brazil have a danger man in number 8. You had spotted him earlier.
Yeah, he's your number 5, the pivot.
Number 5.
He controls the midfield really well.
Is he wearing number 5 or is
no,
he
he's number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
So that will be Jonathan Kumaneyo, who appears to be one of the key players for Brazil, one to watch out for. And it's tense moments at the moment as the referees check the nets, make sure everything is intact. And the fans are grabbing the best vantage points to take in the final of the Multicultural World Cup in the men's.
I'll start in my stopwatch.
Send me screenshot.
There we go. Brazil to kick off.
Game has started. Brazil kicking left to right as the game has started in earnest. And this will be a game of wits as Nigeria straightforward in this game, early in the game, but cut out by the Brazilian defense. Early stages of the game, Brazil 0, Nigeria 0. If you're joining us, you can watch this game live from the comfort of your homes if you can make it to Rydalmere Park. If you're in Brasilia or if you're in Abuja, you
I
can
wonder
join us.
Carlo Ancelotti might be watching this.
There could be one or two from the
There could be
Brazilian
a
team.
couple of bolters in the national in the cellars now. He could be watching.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the same can be said for Nigeria, as
That's
they
right.
did not qualify, unfortunately. But maybe one or two could be spotted for the African Cup, which is starting next month. A lot of European teams aren't too pleased to lose some of their players, but such is the nature of the game. Well, one to watch for Nigeria, Ali, as we said, wearing number 11, and Jonathan for Brazil, wearing number 8. And both defenses are pretty well known for being uptight. They don't like giving any chances to their opponents. They have speed, they've got power, and the front lines are very...
Whoa! That was taking no chances with that onto safety.
And the indication of what to come has already been given. In case you're wondering, there's the confirmation.
Free kick.
Ali gets drawn into foul as the Seleção give themselves a breather, and moving into spaces. Jonathan on the ball once again.
Now you watch number 8 how he controls the midfield and defends, protects his two centre backs.
Absolutely, and King Davison for Brazil, and that should be an offside.
Offside
for Brazil.
The first offside of the game.
First offside.
With many more to come.
Didn't take long, 2 minutes and the first offside, but it's going to be one of those games where thin margins will determine this game, I imagine. But both teams tend to have solid defenses.
Now the Nigerian coach is always outside his technical area. The linesman must keep an eye on that. I watched him before. He's always outside the technical area.
Absolutely, and he clocks a lot of miles on that sideline, back and forth. For those who time their steps or watch their steps.
Well, it's a good exercise.
He definitely puts in a lot of work. I can only imagine how the soles of his feet feel after every game. As Nigeria on the ball again, going forward, and will this be a corner or a goal kick? And the Nigerian attacker is close, letting it to, and a throw-in. Ishmael Koroma, number 13 for Nigeria, not rushing to send the ball back in, but he's got a long throw. You think it's a javelin coming at you as he launches one in, and this could be the first goal for Ali Dule, but the keeper comes in.
Oh, great save!
Great save by the goalkeeper, as Nigeria was looking to make inroads early on. I imagine the height of Ali Jallo, the height of Ali Dule betrayed him there. Had he had an extra inch on him, perhaps he would have been able to soar high and meet the ball in the air.
I mean, look at the Brazilian defense. There's only one player in the Brazilian defense who's as tall as the Nigerian number 20. So you will think you will exploit your height in the crosses.
And as you said, the Nigerian 20 is on his day is a lethal striker, and if he's off his game, could be absolutely frustrating. But one can only hope that this will be one of those days where both attacks show their prowess. As none of them giving an inch so far. And it's a throw-in to Nigeria. King Davison on the ball, launches it long to Ali Dule. Ali Dule controls it, but is met by firm resistance from the Brazilians who go forward. and trying to find a way forward for Brazil. Brazil on the ball again. A good exchange of passes, and the shot comes in just wide.
But once again, the Brazilian number 8 was the architect of that attack. He moves forward and he gets the ball and he passes it beautifully into space.
Jonathan for Brazil continues to be a menace for Nigeria, and if the Nigerians don't read the danger early, there could be a long night for them. As Nigeria's keeper sends the ball back into play, it's met once again by Jonathan, another one who clocks a lot of miles on the game. King Davidson sends the ball forward again. But once again, the Brazilians have it, and Jonathan once again. I think when you look at the stats, Jonathan and King Davidson, the Nigerian defender, will be close second on who has the most touch in this game.
There we go, Jonathan.
Speak of the devil.
He's like the Energizer Bunny.
He is. There we Ali Dule on the shot. Deflected and goes back to Koroma. Koroma sends it in. And unfortunately,
unlucky Nigeria.
Mavis, the striker for Nigeria, lost his footing at the last when he needed to stay upright. Unfortunately, went down. Can you please send me the material? No. Are you able to upload them to Google? No, because I need access for the pictures. I don't have for the names. I've asked people, but he's too busy again. Please. Yes. Tell him to send me the screenshot because I can't log into Google.
And Brazil continues to attack. Brazil is now another foul. There's another foul to Brazil, and Nigeria defense is a bit rattled with the speed of the Brazilian wingers and the trickery, and if they're not careful, the yellows will start coming out.
Gabriel Feza for Brazil has gone down, and a free kick has been issued. And Brazil's number 9
No, there's no free kick.
No free kick. It appears it's gone back the other way for Nigeria. But Lucas Cesar was hinting to the linesman that perhaps that should have gone to Brazil's way. King Davidson with the ball once again, launches it long. And Nigeria lose the ball as the play resumes once again. Final of the Multicultural World Cup, Brazil versus Nigeria. The scores are 0-0 so far. It's a good exchange of skills.
Unlucky.
The Brazilian defender appears to be frustrated at the ball disappearing when he needs it most to
There's Jonathan again.
Launch it. Game continues with Brazil prodding and kicking, but misdirected pass leaves the Brazilian attacker frustrated.
Whoa! Well, that was a great clearance that almost hit us on the commentary box, and we're high up on not in the clouds, but we're higher than anyone else.
Matheus Piccoli done the clearance and done himself as well, as he requires attention from the medics. As the Brazilian assistant coach is inquiring about the previous foul which went Nigeria's way, trying to get an explanation why his team wanted the beneficiary of that Cole?
No, they're probably asking where's the VAR.
Well, some queries are above my pay grade, unfortunately.
What's happening here?
Can't help. It's a drop ball because the Nigerians had the ball and had to put it out for an injury to the Brazilian. Another player from Brazil who's seeing a lot of the ball and movement is Game Pansonato, wearing number 7, and has a bundle of skill as well in him. As the Nigerians continue to regroup, and the captain, King Davison, handing out instructions to his midfield. And he's a man who's not scared of letting his teammates know which direction they should be headed.
So how many years has King Davison been leading Nigeria?
For as long as I can remember. I've known him close to 10 years, and for those 10 years I've known him as a leader. And he's one of those type of players, whether he's got an armband or not, he's still a leader on the park and off the park as well. Highly respected within the football circles in Sydney. And as I said earlier, what he can do with his feet, he does it pretty well and effectively with his hands when he's in the ring, as he's an accomplished professional boxer. But thankfully for the opponents, he tends not to use those skills on the field.
And boxing is, you got to be the fittest athlete because you're always moving.
Absolutely.
You never stop moving.
Fit and disciplined at the best of times. And he uses that. He's one of those who he'll ride his luck sometimes, but he always is fair with his challenges. Both teams continue to test each other in this final as Brazil launched the ball longer once again, and little nudge off the Nigerian, but the ball goes Brazil's way.
And from what I observed, Nigeria is playing a 4-3-3. Brazil is like 3-2, and then very fluid. Oh, look at that.
That was a foul.
Yeah, he was looking for a penalty there.
Masanato was looking for a penalty, but he might need a new strategy if that's what he's after. He ran into an absolute brick wall there.
So Brazil gone back to a 4-3-3 formation. They started with 3 at the back, and they go back to 4 at the back.
Dean Racios, the recipient of that tackle from the Brazilian, and Dean on the ball again, sends the ball out for a throw-in to Brazil. As the ball goes back in again, the goalkeeper comes in. Miscommunication with his defender, as one's pleas weren't heard. Another throw-in.
There's a number 7 again.
The pace of the game is picking up quickly. As we progress into this game, deep into the half, it's 14 minutes into the first half, and Brazil continue trying to find a way forward.
First corner, Brazil.
And they earn a corner.
I wonder what they're going to do. They're going to go short, long.
This will be a long. They'll be going deep into the heart of Nigeria. However, Nigeria has the height, have the players with the height for this, to deal with this. It's just a matter of to see if Anthony once again will be able to meet it or not.
There's a pushing. There goes a pushing and shoving.
Oh,
that was close.
Very close, very close. Victor Buono there reaching with the ball, but unfortunately his header was not well directed. Marvis running forward with the ball, but the Brazilians have, and Jonathan draws a foul once again. Jonathan draws a foul for his team. Ball goes deep into Nigeria's half, but it's well intercepted.
There we go.
Ali Dule on the ball, loses the ball. And
that was
fair play.
advantage. That was physicality.
Yes.
Oh, that was physicality. The referee needs to control the
Anderson Santos puts
excess physicality of some of the players.
Anderson Santos puts himself between the ball and the player and earns a free kick. As Ponsanato gets the ball in, back with the Brazilians.
Oh, a great save by Nigerian keeper. Great save.
That's a corner. It's a corner for Brazil. Second corner of the game to Brazil. Nigeria yet to test a corner in this game. As Nigeria's coach Chris cranks up the volume to his charges. The ball will be coming in for Brazil. How will Nigeria deal with it? Goalkeeper punches it clear as the defenders push everybody out. And ball back to Brazil again. And ball swings back in again. Keeper deals with it as he looks to launch it long, and there's a block, and this surely should be an offside.
That hasn't been blown.
There's play on. Play on is the word. As the ball ricocheted off the defender, and now the Nigerians inquire to the linesman, how come that wasn't an offside? Ali Dule gets brought down.
I think it might be time to start dishing out some yellow cards. I think some of the tackling has been borderline, to say the least. And
the Nigerian bench is inquiring of the referee after Lucas Moura brings down Ali Dule, who's still clutching his ankle after a heavy challenge. Soshi Kawaguchi for Nigeria on the ball. Is closely attended by Ponsanato. Kawaguchi gets the ball back in, and King Davison on the ball after getting the ball from Babatunde Michael Oladimeji, and the ball is sent back out. Ken Bartolome on the ball to Ali Dule. Once again, the foot is raised. Kawaguchi, that should be a handball, but ball to hand is adjudged to be the case. And it's a foot race between Nigeria's 14 and 17 for Brazil. The Brazilian gets the better of
beautiful
Kane.
trickery. Beautiful trickery.
Good fit. But the big centre back stands up strong, and Marvis is clapped into and goes into the kick. And both teams aren't shy of standing in.
First yellow to Brazil.
As they face off each other in this final.
King Davison, the peacemaker.
Most often the firebrand and trying to calm down things.
They won with the last yellow. 20 minutes, first yellow.
Many to come as the game gets a bit tasty and interesting. Marvis was absolutely clattered into a challenge.
That was unnecessary.
Unnecessary, but given the high disparity, it's almost understandable how the defender didn't have any choice. Another breakaway from Brazil.
Breakaway.
But
great defending by Nigeria.
The big
and
man
Kamawaji's taking the ball.
Amazing. Kaguchi loses the ball again. Ponsonato on the ball. Sends it long, but the goalkeeper for Nigeria has the height and the hands to be able to deal with it.
Routine save.
Routine save, and easy recycles the ball back in again. As we said earlier, this could be one of those games which gets decided by small margins. Both sides eager to put in the boot where necessary. Ali Dule on the ball. And the Brazilian puts it out.
There's great defending by the Brazilian right back and having a battle royale. Nah, no penalty there. He took a dive at Nigerian number 20. I'm sorry.
The Brazilians
yeah, was looking for the penalty. The referee was having none of it.
Yes. Ken Bartolome.
The Nigerian coach is not happy with that.
He's not happy at all, but there's an interesting battle brewing on the left side of Nigeria's defense, with Ken Bartolome having to put in an extra shift. It's going to be, by the time the game ends, the physio will have had his work cut out. Nigeria again, Kawaguchi on the ball, and gets the ball to Ali. Ali goes back to Kane, to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi to Ishmael, who can shoot from distance. Takes a shot.
Unlucky. But, too far. Too high.
Too high. No
10 push-ups at half-time for shooting high. That was a golden opportunity to put the goalkeeper at least under pressure.
Absolutely. Another one who's known for his long-range shots is Daniel Schramek. He can hit him with the best of them. As Marvis, the number 24 of Nigeria, continues to do checks on his long frame after being clattered into. Ball back into play again. Babatunde rises to meet it, but ball goes over. It's a game so far being played on the flanks. The midfield is being negated so far.
As it should be played, because it's really crowded through the middle. You should be able to use your flank to open the opposition and create spaces.
Yes, both teams appear to have studied each other perfectly, and it's speed. The speed stars on the wings appear to be the ones who are being called upon for this game. As Ali charges forward,
and there's
Babatunde, Jonathan once again on the ball, fast to the ball. King
Jonathan again.
Jonathan on the ball again. That's it. Bartolome sticks to the ball. King Davidson
to the rescue.
And uses his experience to draw the throw in. That's a foul.
That's a foul. That was payback time for the previous foul. Now we're square.
Now we're square 1-0, and this is another throw in for Brazil. So far, the weather has been well behaved. The temperatures have stayed pretty steady.
And the wind has dropped quite a bit, so it's good for the players.
Absolutely. And
it's low humidity.
And it is good opportune time for teams to go.
Probably best weather to play a final.
Absolutely. Good atmosphere. However,
well, looking at the crowd, I think we had about 200 people has come in tonight.
Just about. In the first game, the youth final, served up an absolute beauty with young Yahya Jallo scoring the 2 goals that were needed for Guinea to take the trophy against Somalia. And now the men's final. It's Nigeria up against Brazil in the final. And Marvis was looking for a ball from Ali Dule, but the ball wasn't forthcoming as Brazil get the foul. And forward they go, and the ever reliable King Davison is there to stop the attack. Marvis uses his body to good effect. Sends the ball to Ishmael.
There's a good be
a shot!
Oh!
Just wide. Just wide.
Another 10 push-ups at half-time.
Ishmael sends the ball just wide off of promising attack.
He had the power, but not the accuracy.
Absolutely.
If that got on, if that had been on target, the goalkeeper has zero chance.
Sacrifice precision for power. Unfortunately, the result is
another 10 push-ups at half-time.
0-0. He does have the frame to withstand those 10 push-ups. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to hit them up easy. As Babatunde receives the ball and sends it out. A good touch from the Brazilian bench. Everybody seems to be well accustomed to mastering the ball. Jonathan has been underused in the last few phases of the game.
No, it just goes quiet and then he comes in at the right time. He's very strategic because he's not the fastest player, so he reads the game really well. See where he's at?
Always position himself strategically, and the shot comes in, but
and then
Ishmael Koroma,
the ball goes back to him now.
Yes.
And now he distributes it again.
And he does put himself about very well in the field. Jonathan on the ball again. Back two at the moment as everybody has pushed forward. The wing backs, right back and left back for Brazil have all pushed up.
Unlucky. That was a bad pass.
This could be trouble as Ali Dule on the ball. Finds Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi skips the ball and back again at it. We go to Ali Dule.
Should
can step in, try to send the ball across, but the Brazilians weren't buying it, and the ball is out for a throw-in for Nigeria as Ali Dule shows sportsmanship, helping his opponent up to his feet. This appears to be another long one from Ishmael.
Well, as I said, they were watching Arsenal. They're taking tips.
Yes, and Ishmael Koroma appears to be good.
No one is crowding the goalkeeper. Arsenal crowds the goalkeeper.
Absolutely.
Now we get it.
This is perhaps one area the Nigerians might need to improve on because the goalkeeper has too much space and freedom. The ball was not made very well, and a shot comes in but misdirected. And
there's a quick goal kick.
Flicked on, but Davidson goes for the ball, but air swings. And is bailed out.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
Temporarily bailed out by Babatunde, his teammate. And the Brazilians up on the ball again. There's a kick and free kick to Nigeria. It's going into the 29 minutes into the first half.
I think Nigeria has come back into the game. In the first 10 minutes, 15, they were just defending, but they're now... They have found their rhythm, their sway.
They've withered the storm and so far seem to be growing in confidence with each passing minute. Ball goes into the Brazilian defense and a good cover. That's where experience comes into play. Romulo, the goalkeeper for Brazil, launches it long. The Nigerian is there to meet it and goes down after a challenge. The bench for Nigeria is calling for a yellow card, but I'm not sure if that's the same way the referee has seen it.
There was nothing in it.
Nothing in it.
The
Goalkeeper.
Nigerian bench seems to be wanting yellow cards every free kick.
Well, any little advantage will do, as everybody tries to find an edge over the opponent.
Imagine in the Australian Championship, each team had 4 decision reviews. Imagine if we had that here.
It would be a long, long night.
Another free kick to Nigeria.
Another free kick to Nigeria.
Now,
Daniel Schramek draws a foul of the Brazilians. He's still on the floor. Not sure whether just catching a breather. Or
maybe he just likes the grass.
Yes, on the surface of Rydalmere Park is
plastic grass. Nothing like plastic grass.
One of the best, and the Nigerians line up outside the box as a figure comes in deep into the box, and it's nodded out for a throw-in. Ali Dule leaves it.
Brazil is yet to consider corner.
Yet consider corner, very disciplined. Ishmael Koroma to launch another one of his missiles into the Brazilian box.
Long-range tomahawk.
Comes in, and there was a bit of holding from the Brazilians. I'm not sure if the referee had spotted it, what the verdict would have been. The Brazilians are living a bit dangerously there. Everybody leaving the responsibility to the other to deal with the ball. As Koroma sends the ball forward, and another throw-in. Ishmael Koroma once again with another long throw to come.
You've got to love that hairstyle. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's like a Cristiano Ronaldo.
It is.
Now there's a counter-attack.
The two big men coming together.
And there's King Davison. In Davison we trust.
Slowly, and the ball goes back into Ali Dule. Flicks it on, but unfortunately Marvis didn't read the game. Did not read the flick on well. Otherwise, he would have been in clean on goal. Ball back in. The Brazil number 9 has been well marshaled in this half so far, but he only needs a chance and could be disaster for the opponent. Kawaguchi on the ball to Ishmael Koroma. Koroma gets the ball to Daniel. Daniel streaks forward. Marvis is looking for a cutback, and
another 10 push-ups.
Unfortunately, Daniel's radar is off tonight.
Well, at least he tried, but it wasn't accurate. He went onto the road, so some car windscreen copped that ball, I think. What a shock for the driver.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that for...
Now you're driving along, suddenly a bang. It's a football.
That kick gives both teams an opportunity to catch a breath.
I think the Brazilian goalkeeper is requiring some attention.
Yes, appears...
I think the plastic grass, synthetic grass is probably the way of the future, but it's terrible with the burns that you get if you're falling. And I think he had some sort of burns or something, or cut on his knee from the grass. Or
Romulo, the Brazil's number, Romulo Lopes dos Santos, getting a bit of attention as the coach for Brazil on the sideline passes instructions to his charges. Same with Nigeria, making adjustments to their formations and the play, each trying to find an edge past their opponent as we go deep into this half. 35th minute of the match so far. 0-0. Both goalkeepers yet to be really stung by any shot.
There's Jonathan again.
Jonathan on the ball again. There's
That's a shove in the back.
Shove in the back and draws a free kick. Gabriel Fazer, number 17.
He's like the Energizer Bunny. He never stops running, and he's got amazing skill and low central gravity.
Babatunde, the guilty party there with his barge on the player for Brazil, as Jonathan gets the ball back again. And fullback tries to trick his way past the defender, but the defender wasn't buying it. Throw in to Nigeria. Ken Bartolomeu has got the ball to Dean Isis, and that was a late challenge.
I think that's another yellow.
And the yellow card to Marvis after the challenge.
That was a high foot. Now, don't argue with the referee. Keep arguing. You're going to cop a red. Just take the yellow, walk away, number 20.
Marvis trying to plead his case, but the verdict has already been issued. And unfortunately, in this game, there's no appeal in the field.
The Nigerian coach is asking the Brazilian, swap shirts with me.
As the Brazilian player gets attended to by the physio. And a chance for refreshments once again.
Brazilian attack.
Neat interchange of play by the Brazilians as they move from left to right.
Back to Jonathan here.
Back to Jonathan.
What do we need to? He'll go.
Keeps plotting and scheming.
And now we move it.
Distributing the ball, and the ball comes in, but the goalkeeper for Nigeria has got it very well covered. These are the type of games where technique sometimes, or hard work outworks technique. Daniel on the ball to Ishmael Koroma. Koroma advancing forward. Tries to find Marvis, but
wasted. Another 10 push-up. He must be on 30 push-ups.
Wasted cross.
Yeah, even the coach saying, "What are you doing, son?" In the box.
He's usually very efficient with his crosses, but today it appears this first half is not.
He's got another 55 minutes to redeem himself.
Plenty of time, but if he doesn't find form, I'm sure there's plenty on the bench who are keen to take his place.
Well, no team had used the bench yet.
Unlike the previous game where the bench were emptied frequently. However, it must be remembered in this game, once you're out, you're out. You can't go back in. There's no interchange as Marvis tries to streak forward, but offside. Offside. The instructions from the Nigeria bench is for the Brazilians to be blocked in to avoid a breakaway. Ball's back into play. Babatunde is in close attendance, and the Brazilian might be running himself into trouble. But he wins it back and launches back again. So far, both sides have been evenly matched. Despite Brazil fashioning some of the better chances, they haven't been able to capitalize on that. Nigeria, too, have had their moments, but been very wasteful.
I think Kamawuchi needs to come and to dominate more, because he's a playmaker. He slows the game down to be able to create something. He needs to get more of the ball.
Daniel sends the ball through.
The whole of Nigeria is too rushed at the moment. The long crosses going nowhere. We need to get the ball, put it on the floor, slow the game down, and think. 100 miles an hour football doesn't work.
Not in this day and age, especially given the physique of both teams. it's a tougher game, perhaps calmer minds and slower pace. It's more of a chess match at the moment.
No one has checkmate each other yet.
Not yet, but it won't be long. It won't be long. One or another, a winner must be found tonight. Whether it's through the conventional goals during the game or through the spot kicks.
So do we go to extra time or straight to penalties?
There will be extra time.
And then penalties.
And penalties if required. One thing is for sure, somebody must win today. As Ali Dule gets on the ball, Kawaguchi on the ball to Ali Dule.
What I
Ali Dule
said
tries to...
When he has the ball, Nigeria comes alive.
Absolutely. And crossfield pass for the Brazilians. And on the ball, once again, cultured left foot. Sends it back in and offside. Offside is called by the linesman. As the Brazilian attacker rules the missed chance. But wouldn't have counted even if he'd got the ball, as the offside had already been called.
Now we've got 4 minutes for half time. 0-0 still.
Ball goes deep into the Brazilian half. Daniel on the ball once again. And goes past one, past two, takes a shot.
Well, he's
once
trying.
Again, it's over. It's getting closer, but...
He's getting into good position. That's a positive for Nigeria.
He's getting about. However, his efforts yet to be rewarded. Once again, this is a 2025 Multicultural World Cup Grand Final. Brazil versus Nigeria. 0-0 so far at the Rydalmere Lions Football Club, host of the 2025 Multicultural World Cup. All games have been played here this year. Previous editions was played between Rydalmere Park and Rydalmere, but this year all games have been played at Rydalmere Park. As Nigeria tries to push forward, try and get something before the half ends, Brazil says no thank you. Another late challenge for Brazil, and
that was obstruction. That was obstruction
for Balotunde. He doesn't believe what is seen from the referee, but
I think the referee should show a yellow card to the Nigerian coach. He is questioning every single decision, and it's time for the referee to say enough is enough.
Yeah, it's a brave man to confront the Nigerian coach. However, the referee does have the authority to make such a call.
But enough is enough.
If he exercises it, that's another matter. As the Brazilians line up just inside the Nigerian box, the ball swings in, and Babatunde sends it forward. Kawaguchi on the ball.
And there's Jonathan. Who is there to pick up the pieces? Jonathan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful skills. Such a low center of gravity.
Mavis on the ball. And Kawaguchi tries to get a ball, but the Brazilian have it again. And past one, past two. Sends it through. This should be the goalkeeper's ball, who will let it run. No, he doesn't run. And takes his time to gather it. And buys a little bit of time as we head towards the half-time. A minute and whatever the referee deems necessary to put the game to half.
Maybe maximum 2 minutes at a time because of injuries.
Yes, and ball back into play once again. Marvis clattered into another free kick. He draws another free kick from the game. As Jonathan sends it as far as possible. The Nigerian
bench is calling yellow card. Well, he will match the Brazilian shot.
No surprises there, as Jonathan sends the ball away from the crime scene, and also in the process buys his team time to gather. And
would you go direct, or would you try to center it?
Center it, and in the hope that some of the tall timber from the team will connect with it.
And Kawaguchi will take that kick.
Kawaguchi will take it.
Center it.
Will he play Daniel, or is he going to target some of the taller men in the team. The latter is the case. It's met with interest by the Brazilians, who shepherd the ball out for. They try to shepherd it for a corner, but it's still ball is still in play.
A free kick, no, Brazil. Yeah,
and
no question about that. There's no yellow card there.
No yellow card, and
46 minutes.
The Brazilian is a little bit of the arts to earn a free kick and try to diffuse the pressure from the Nigerian. Jonathan on the ball once again, switches the play, and
that's at half time.
The referee says that's it for now. It's a break. As we go into the break, 0, Nigeria 0, Brazil 0 in the 2025 Multicultural World Cup. Time for both teams to
have a rest and reset. And where's the wisdom from coach?
Absolutely. Take a short break and we'll be right back.
Before the better life begins, I force. So be the man, not really easy.
Nigeria.
I don't see any changes for Brazil. I don't see any changes for Nigeria on the field. The same 11 seems to have started the second half.
None of the coaches see the need to make any change at the moment, and Brazil are on the attack already. Into the box, ball into the box, but it's out, taken out, and the Brazilian tried to make a miss himself, and the goal kick to Nigeria first half.
So how would you break the stalemate? It's a game of chess. Both defences and midfields are doing their job. The flanks are the key?
The flanks are the key, the attacks are the key. At the moment, I think it's a matter of whoever takes their chances, because both sides, although they've had good opportunities, none of them have been clinical. The Nigerians have been very wasteful with their crosses, with the shots. Similar to the Brazilians, they've had some shots, but with not enough power to test the goalkeeper properly. So at the moment, whoever is clinical, I think, will be... And one of those games where potentially whoever scores first might end up with spoils. Absolutely. As King Davison pushes forward with the ball to Ishmael Koroma, who tries a trick, but the Brazilians are equal to it. The Rydalmere Mavis and Ishmael Koroma. It's a tough challenge, which the linesman pointed one way, and the referee,
Nigeria,
with a final decision, goes another.
A push in the back.
Push in the back, and
That's
the free
what
kick.
No. Throwing.
We thought it was a free kick, but it turns out to be a throw-in. Ball goes into Marvis. Big frame of Marvis. What he's going to do is he's going to on a corner, and instead
He lost.
mixes up his feet and throws it out for a goal kick for Brazil.
Well, here we go. It's Brazilian. Whoop. It's Brazilian. Well, Nigeria's back on the attack. And Brazil defends it really well. And Jonathan, the midfield maestro, he's got the ball again. And once again, he's making it happen for everyone. And this is at Nigeria number 3. Running down the flank. And he loses possession. Let me just refresh my mind, my memory as who is who. The harder thing to remember as a commentator is to remember the names. And I think my colleague here is doing an amazing job remembering names. He's got a photographic memory. Throw into Brazil. And that's, another throw into Brazil. And there's another long-range missile. Oh, that's beautiful back heel. Unfortunately, no one was there to pick it up for Brazil. And Nigeria has a throw. And the Nigerian bench is telling, Nigerian coach is busy telling his players how to play football and score for me. King Davison once again. He's saying, why aren't you reading my mind? He put a through ball onto the space and no one ran to get that ball, the Nigerian striker. Goal kick to Brazil. Way off the halfway mark. Nigeria, there's goal kick. Oh no. Nigeria starts the attack once again. Brazil. Jonathan once again is at the right place at the right time to break up an attack. He is a masterclass in defensive midfield play. Brazil tried to build from the back. It's through the flanks. And this is the Brazilian number 7, who is like the Energizer Bunny. It reminds me of Diego Armando Maradona, very low center of gravity, and he cannot be brought down unless you chop him down. So let's have a look. Let's refresh my mind. Who is number 7? Panzanato. And he's got a famous name in Uruguayan history, Guillermo Mazurkiewicz. Mazurkiewicz was the goalkeeper for Uruguay in the 1970 World Cup that they finished 4th in Mexico. So Mazurkiewicz. Panzanato, Guillermo Mazurkiewicz.
Perhaps it could be investigated if he ever made a trip to Brazil at some point later on. As Nigeria, Ali Dule, trickery, skips past his marker, tries to find a way forward for Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi passes his marker as well. Is he going to send it in? No short ball, but intercepted by Brazil, and Brazil is on the ball again. Tried to launch it long, but thought about it. Kawaguchi slides in, doesn't get a ball. Ball gets launched in.
And there's King Davis onto the rescue.
Keep his feet, and they'll find a way forward to get past him. What is he going to do? And
take a dive. That's what he does.
Ishmael Kuroma on the ball. Is he going to find Marvis? Marvis is well attended to by his marker, and who uses all the skills and trades to earn himself a free kick. And in the process, earns an extra yard or two. That's one thing I've come to see in this game. Both teams, whenever there's a free kick, it's never taken where the free kick occurred. They both find ways to pinch yards, and so far the referee hasn't been able to see. Offside.
Offside.
Was it offside? And
the goal is not going to count. Saved by the flag.
Would have been the first goal, but unfortunately Marvis couldn't get back onto.
He was on target.
He was on target. He was on target.
The push-ups work. The push-up for half-time work. He was on target.
We did mention being clinical. Unfortunately, it's one of those that don't count. Also helps when the goalkeeper stays on his feet, having seen already
seen the flag.
Absolutely. Marvis continues to be the target man for Nigeria, and most of the balls are being played through him, and then he tries.
And Mark, there we go. Here we go again. Nope.
Daniel turns into trouble.
Bad.
Babatunde on the ball tries to dig it past the back line of Brazil, but not enough power.
There's
Jonathan on the ball. The Brazilians take the time to find the bearings and sends it long.
Round 4 is round. I'm going to get anywhere.
King Davidson, appeared a bit short, but lucky his defensive partner is quick to the ball and covers. Nice flick on from Ali Dule to Marvis. Marvis goes to Koroma. Ishmael Koroma on the ball. Is he going to set it in or shoot? Corner it is after deflection from the Brazilian defender.
First corner for Nigeria.
First corner for Nigeria in the game we've played so far.
It's taken 45 plus 8, 53 minutes. There haven't been that many corners.
There haven't been
I think Brazil had 2.
Brazil have been very stingy with the corners and the position.
Now this is the time for Nigeria to make a count with the height that they have.
The ball comes in and Marvis rises, but
Kamaguchi, shoot.
Kamaguchi, is he going to shoot or sends it in? Ali Dule sends it back. Unfortunately, tries to set up his teammate instead of going directly for goal. And another chance goes begging. And this is where we talk about being clinical. Unfortunately, neither side.
Another 10 push-ups.
Tell you, be some sore arms by the end of this game.
Tough but fair.
Tough but always fair. Always fair. So Romulo goes to launch it long again. Romulo Lopez, goalkeeper for Brazil. And the Nigerians rise up. Ishmael Koroma on the ball. Marvis gets the ball back. But the pass back to Koroma doesn't meet his man as the Brazilians have it.
Playing from the back.
Yeah, the Brazilians don't mind distributing the ball and passing the ball among themselves. as they try to break down the resistance of Nigeria. And King Davison went up, and Brazilian is grabbing his back, while King protests his innocence as they come together with his opponent.
Well, I think the referee is given a free kick.
I believe it was waved on, but
Something's happening.
shall see.
King Davison is protesting. And I know he's a captain, but he can't keep arguing with the referee.
Gabriel Feza went up to King Davison to square up to him. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against the power of the Nigerian boxer. I wonder which one will come up tops, but it's not that kind of encounter.
It's all about speed and reflexes. Whoever has the best reflexes to dodge or avoid the hits.
Thankfully, it's not that type of encounter today. The feet are the ones to do the talking.
Well, here comes the magic spray in the holy water.
As the referee continues to mediate between the Brazilian and Nigerians, and tasty exchanges in the game, and it appears a peace deal has been brokered.
He's going to speak to the linesman.
Yes, and linemen indicate there might have been a knee to the back of a player, which could either earn King Davison a yellow card or a potential red card.
Well, I don't think it's a red. I think it's a yellow. Because
it appears the referee has
it's free kick.
The referee has decided not to award any to go into the pockets, but a free kick is awarded to Nigeria.
Davis has been spoken. King Davis has been spoken to about his action.
And it appears he's going to go in the book.
Yeah, he is.
A yellow card it is for King Davison.
Which means he has to be very careful.
It has to be.
40 minutes.
Yeah. And Marvis is going to give his 2 cents to the referee.
Well, I think the referee should.
But he must be aware he's already on a booking, so you don't want to
say too much.
Try and
say too much, you might have an early shower.
Yes.
If you're on a yellow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Brazilian bench is up and warming up behind the goalposts of Nigeria. As
none of the teams have any substitutions. So
Game Ponsonato tries to aim.
And he's a go-to player all the time.
He's a go-to player, absolutely, and is looking to try and pierce through the Nigerian defense and backline. Sends the ball in, and a good stop, but the Nigerians are holding steady. This could be trouble for Nigeria as the ball goes in, and the shot comes in. Goal number 1.
Bolsonaro, who is it?
First
the
goal.
Smallest player, the Energizer Bunny for Brazil, has scored from nothing, really from nothing. There was a scramble, the ball fell to his foot, and bingo. And there's the Brazilian fans have going wild, but the Energizer Bunny, who never says die, sniffed the ball to his foot, and he just shot on target. He's not doing push-ups.
Ponsonato took the shot and slammed it past the goalkeeper. Now Nigeria have no choice but to open up
and react and attack.
React. Will that be their undoing, or what will happen?
I think the bench needs to come into play now.
It might well, as now they try to get back into the game. Brazil 1-0.
Whoa!
Another foul.
That is close to a yellow. Yeah, it is a yellow. Another yellow for Nigeria, number 14.
Yellow.
That wasn't necessary for shoving the back. He had full control of the ball. He was going to assist his kick, and number 14 decided, I'm going to push you in the back for good measure. Now we got 2 defenders for Nigeria on yellow cards. That's high risk.
Absolutely.
Another silly foul could be an early shower, down to 10, and then it's a huge mountain to climb with 10 players against 11.
Yes, and the Brazilians have the quality to be able to draw those extra fouls, and it's a matter of seeing whether they'll be utilized or not. But as it is at the moment, Brazil sitting comfortable 1-0 up. Nigeria, all those chances that they kept blowing over, starting to come to bite them now. But there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time left in the game as Marvis is sent forward. Better watch not another foul.
There's another foul by Marvis.
Another foul.
He's been drawn into these fouls.
Yeah,
because
easily duped.
The defender has the speed to keep up with him, and then he slows down, and Marvis runs to the back of him.
And once again, they send the ball 10 yards from the area of the crime.
The referee needs to club that, needs to do something, but there's Jonathan again.
Jonathan puts his contribution and
there's Personato. You can't get the ball of him.
Personato, very reliable in midfield.
Yeah. And the Nigeria 13 is trying to pick a fight with Personato. Pick someone of your own size.
Well, to be fair, Personato did leave one on him as he was trying to go past. It was just a matter of trying to inquire about the intentions. And Brazil once again up with the tricks and flicks.
Yeah, there we go. There's Jonathan once again.
Jonathan on the ball with Babatunde. Let's try to flick it over, but the defense holds steady.
No, I don't see any movement on the Nigerian bench. Do you see any movement on the Nigerian bench? Anyone warming up?
There is. Appears there could be action. Somebody could be coming off now.
Here we go.
I think the next out, there could be a substitution, and goalkeeper gets the ball. King Davison giving a piece of mind to his player for letting the Brazilians through easily, as the Nigerians try to find a way forward.
This is promising.
It gets sent to Ali Dule. Ali Dule on the ball.
Ali
skips
needs
past
to see
one.
more of the ball. He has not been given the ball.
Looking for support, sends it in to Koroma. Ishmael Koroma on the ball. Unfortunately,
great defending.
Gets barged off the ball. Koroma.
Oh, great skills. Great.
Babatunde kicks the ball off to Daniel. Daniel on the ball. Trying to find once again back to Ali Dule. Ali Dule doesn't have any support, and the Brazilian
safety first
launches it long and deep into the Nigerian half and into the hands of the goalkeeper, who
sprays it. The Brazilian bench saying push up. Go. All right, someone is time wasting.
The man's down as Daniel on the ball. Daniel, will he find Marvis or will he go by himself? And switches it to Ali Dule. Ali Dule.
Shove in the back. Yeah, shove in the back. Clear shove in the back.
As the Nigerian bench and supporters are wrapped in.
No. Sorry, Nigeria. That was a clear shove in the back. I could see it from here. Unnecessary shove in the back. Now we have the substitution.
The substitution coming up for Brazil and one for Nigeria as well. Will it be the big frame of Marvis coming off, or will it be Ishmael Koroma making way? It appears it's Ishmael Koroma making way.
The man with the coolest hairstyle.
Absolutely. Ishmael Koroma's shift is done for the day as the young man comes on.
And Brazil is making substitutions. Personato wants to have some magic water.
In the meantime, there's a Brazilian player receiving medical attention.
I think he's got cramps. From what I'm looking at, he's looking.
King Davison trying to put recommendations for quicker treatment. The Nigeria bench seemed to be suggesting that the Brazilian player should come off the pitch after receiving treatment.
Well, it's up to the referee to order the referee. The play. That's another. That was another
tackle.
bad challenge.
And
The referee
Nigeria goes forward.
unpunished.
Ball to Daniel. Daniel on the ball. Who is he going to find? Daniel spins around and looks for a cross. And
No.
a corner. A corner is earned by Nigeria.
Second corner. Daniel has been very industrious in the second half, and I think that's the way forward for Nigeria. Give the ball to Daniel. He runs on players, gets across in, hope for the best. But he's been really working hard in the second half.
But there has been good value, but unfortunately, they've lost the height of Ishmael Koroma, and the ball goes back to Daniel. Is he going to swing it in? Swings it in. A header comes in, but the
Great
Brazilians
defending.
send it out. Ball back to Daniel
Back to
again.
Daniel.
And quick attention by the Brazilian for a throw-in. They've lost the services of Ishmael Koroma, so there'll be nobody to launch it long into the box. So a short throw-in will have to do, which is done by Daniel. And another
Corner.
throw-in.
Third corner.
Throw-in to,
No, another throw-in.
but this time is
Brazil.
to Brazil. 20 minutes into the game. Nigeria 0, Brazil 1. 1996 will not be repeated as
Still got
Brazilians.
25 minutes.
They've got 25 minutes, but
Now we got some substitution coming for Brazil.
substitution coming on.
Yeah, he's struggling. Number 10 is coming on. Number 9 for Brazil has come off. He's struggling with an foot injury.
Lucas Cesar makes way for Kleber Capelozzi. And Kamaguchi continues to try to find an option. King Davison on the ball. Kamaguchi on the ball. Dribbles past one, comes back in again, and is fouled. And the foul for Kamaguchi against Brazil.
He needs to see more of the ball, Kamaguchi. Whenever he has the ball, Nigeria looks threatening.
I think between the two of him and the ball goes in, but unfortunately for Marvis wasn't quick enough to flick it on. Whenever Kamaguchi and Ali Dule have been on the ball, Nigeria have looked threatening. Unfortunately, Brazil have stopped them that opportunity for most of the game.
Then it's up to the coach to
Miscommunication at the back for Nigeria, as King Davison was going for a header, but his teammate was fast to it.
it's up to these two to come into the field and play more away from the defenders, to draw the defenders away from them to create the space.
Very true. It's a throw-in for Brazil, and the Brazilians don't have much interest to take it.
Hurry up now. What would you?
Gustavo Bigotto
You're winning.
walking gingerly to the ball. Doesn't have any interest in rushing in. And that's where the referee comes into play. Another silky move from the Brazilians, and a foul
Well,
for Nigeria against Brazil.
no yellow card. I know that
King-
the bench is asking for a yellow card. but
King Davison is trying to force a decision from the referee, but the referee says,
Nah. Play on. Get on with it.
play on.
Come on, children. Get on with it.
And it's a good move that new
There's
player
Jonah.
comes on.
Oh,
Ball goes
this
to
looks
Daniel.
promising, Daniel.
Daniel sends it back in.
Now,
Back to the feet of the Brazilian. And Babatunde into the man.
look
And
at Ponce. He's amazing.
Poncenato with the
It's
ball on the
just
feet.
amazing. The center of gravity, the low center of gravity. Amazing.
It's been an absolute asset for the Brazilian team. And Poncenato has shown his value. Kamaguchi teams up nicely. The ball was
Great defending.
touched on, but back again to Babatunde, to Daniel. Daniel on the ball. Past one. Past the second player. Back with Daniel again. The Brazilians have it.
Solid defending. Great defending.
Solid
in
defending.
numbers. And now the counter.
One thing with this Brazilian team, when it comes to defense, they're very solid, very tight. Kamaguchi on the ball again.
And this is
He's
Jonathan
gonna find-
shadowing Kamaguchi.
And the ball goes to Daniel,
Now
who's got a
shoot.
rocket of a foot. Sends it in with his wicker
Ah,
foot.
lucky. That's 5 push-ups.
That is 5 push-ups.
Five push-ups.
Accumulating. And I think the Brazilians are calling for another substitution.
Yeah, I think I need a break, he's saying. I had a good run. Oh, looking for the ball. No.
Looking for the ball,
No.
but I think
Substitution.
the fullback for Brazil has had his time and wisely signals to the bench. There's no need to continue laboring on the field if you've got able replacement off the pitch. Diego Porto Pereira is coming on after a long shift from his compatriot.
Is well done. That's an honest 55 minutes of solid football defending.
Absolutely.
He never lost an area battle with anyone. He's probably the shortest player in the Brazilian defense.
Lucas Moura coming off for Diego Pereira. It's another foul, and Nigeria the beneficiary. But what will they do with this foul that they've got? Played it short. Kamaguchi goes on. Back to Kamaguchi again. He's trying to find Daniel, but Daniel is covered. Kamaguchi 1-2, and Kamaguchi in the box.
Ah, lucky.
And
This is what I'm
sends it
saying.
wide.
Kamaguchi needs to see the ball more. And he was on the right, now he's going to the left, and he's just roving around. This is a clear example why Nigeria needs to play for Kamaguchi and Daniel.
He did have extra time. He could have taken an extra touch to steady himself.
Has, yeah. But that's why they need to play for Kamaguchi and Daniel to make it happen.
Nigeria looking to make another sub. A young man by the name of Truth Nathaniel is getting ready to come on. Will it be the last action for Marvis, or is it Ali Dule that's going to make way for Truth Nathaniel? We're about to find out at the next stoppage. Daniel with the ball. Daniel on the ball. Is he going to thread it right? The shot is coming. And just wide.
Free kick at the edge of the box. Has he got a free kick edge of the box? He has to.
Just send the ball wide, and I think play on was dimmed.
No, free kick at the edge of the box. This is Nigeria's time.
No, it's play on. It's
play on.
It's play on. It's play on.
And Jay Sabani wants a break.
Substitution time. Truth Nathaniel, Ali Dule makes way, which I don't know whether that's the best decision.
Time will tell.
As Ali Dule makes way for Truth Nathaniel.
But in fairness, he has not been given the ball. He can't do anything unless he has the ball at his feet.
Absolutely.
And there's Ponsonato. Look at that. Oh.
Babatuna the ball to Kamaguchi. And Kamaguchi draws a foul.
It's Kamaguchi again. He's everywhere. He needs to give him the ball. He'll make it happen for you.
Then new man, Truth Nathaniel, just come on and gets the ball to Marvis. Marvis draws a foul. And there's another booking. A Brazilian will be joining the holds of players on the books.
Yep. That was a deliberate foul. One for the team.
The referee counts the number of indiscretions which have earned him the booking, and he takes it with grace as he joins his teammates to form a wall deep into the second half of the grand final of the Multicultural World Cup 2025 at Rydalmere Park.
Now, you are an expert of taking those free kicks. What would you be doing? Would you go for power, maybe pick up deflection on the way? You are the expert here. I've seen your YouTube videos of your free kicks. They're just scary.
I never scored many, but given the distance, I'd probably just try to find one of my teammates.
And Kamaguchi is taking that. So
there's plenty of height. There's plenty of height in the Nigerian team, so I'd go look for height, perhaps there, as it's done. And
well defended by Brazil.
Well defended. And that's another foul. That's another foul for... But the referee waves it on. Should be a foul for Nigeria, but
The bench is not happy.
I'm not paid to make the decisions. It's center referee, so it better.
The Nigerian bench is not happy. And they haven't been happy.
Ball goes in.
That's
and
another shove in the back. That's a foul.
Babatunde goes and barges player. And the referee was...
Number 8 is going to be spoken to. He's a bit too over physical. 2 shoves in the back to back.
The referee...
Don't argue with the ref, number 8. You get a yellow.
Well advised to listen and...
I'm watching you.
The well advised to keep his counsel.
You.
And the bench for Nigeria and the Brazilian players up trying to strike a peace deal as well.
That's right.
Waging 15 minutes to full time. Nigeria still trailing Brazil.
This is promising.
Truth Nathaniel on the ball, but gets dispossessed and earns a foul.
Illegally.
Kamaguchi starts quickly. Ball goes to Marvis. Marvis sends it in, but to nobody in particular. Yeah. Goalkeeper's ball. Lopez for Brazil sends it in.
Well,
it's a good touch. Another switch.
This is Energizer Bunny gets the ball.
Ponsonado on the ball. So far, the man of the match. He's scored the only goal of the game.
And how clever was to slow the game down by going backwards and rebuilding. Now we... Oh.
And the Brazilians are doing everything possible to shut the door on Nigeria.
Now this is beautiful counter-attack now. Quick transition.
Counter comes in. King Davidson up against the winger. It's holds strong as Babatunde jumps in to help King Davidson. The ball goes in. That's just King Davidson on the ball. He holds firm.
Well,
Remember, he's on a booking, but he holds firm and earns his team a throw.
Nigerian throw.
The defensive partnership of Dean and King Davidson has been very good in this game, but unfortunately it appears that they may be heading home empty-handed despite putting on a brave campaign.
Well, Kamaguchi and Daniel need to see more of the ball.
They do. One has a rocket in his foot and the other can unlock most defenses, but so far he hasn't been able to do much.
And why not go to a flat back three? What have you got? We're now in 30 minutes.
And
33 minutes.
Kamaguchi on the ball. And he's crowded by 3 Brazilian players. Loses the ball out. Babatunde gets onto the ball. To his namesake, Babatunde sprays it wide. He's tricks in the ball.
With his bear.
He's got a speed, but does he have the legs? Goes down, but
no penalty.
a corner.
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. That was never going to be a penalty. Never.
A corner is called as King Davidson goes to try and plead the case for his teammate.
Never. That was never going to be a penalty. That was great defending. High risk, but great defending. Do not argue with the referee. He'll give you a corner kick. There's no VAR. He gave a penalty, did he? He gave a penalty.
No, it's a goal kick, I believe.
No,
it's a corner.
It's a corner.
It's a corner.
I mean, Daniel was taking the ball too. He's cheeky boy.
Well, you have to use every part of the book.
Maybe he'll get the referee confused.
You need to use every trick of the book to try and get an advantage. What's the quality of the corner? Ball comes in to Mavis.
Back to Daniel.
Send it back to Daniel. Daniel sends it back in. Who's going to meet it? Nobody.
No one.
Another wasted chance.
And there's Energizer Bunny. Who gets the ball?
Ponsonato.
Energizer Bunny.
Gets the ball back. King Davidson.
All right.
Short ball. And this could be trouble, but the goalkeeper is out to cover his teammate. Grabs it and starts with Dean. Dean on the ball to Kamaguchi. Kamaguchi turns Who is he going to find?
He's so elegant and so confident on the
Very
ball.
elegant. Goes to Truth Nathaniel. Truth Nathaniel on the ball. He has 2 for company. And the third one is threatening to joining in. The ball swings in. And Daniel goes for a shot, but appears to have hurt himself.
Great defending.
If there's one thing the Brazilians have is the defense. And another foul.
Yeah. Slow the momentum. Regroup. Defend.
10 minutes to play, 10 minutes for Nigeria to find an answer.
To take us to extra time and maybe the winner.
As it stands so far, it's Brazil holding on firmly. Brasilia getting ready to celebrate the Multicultural World Cup.
But so far they've been the better team.
They have
Overall.
they've had the best chances, and the one opportunity they took, they didn't have a problem dispatching it. And they do have the height in defense as well to counter long balls into the box. King Davison launches it long. Who will it find?
Route one, no.
Route 1 it is. And
Great defending. Desperate, great defending by Brazil.
anywhere will do.
Back to Daniel.
Handball there. Handball, but the referee did not spot it, so it's a throw-in. Daniel seems to be examining his shin. And
Corner.
a corner coming for Nigeria.
This is promising. Oh, the big King Davison's going up.
All the big men are going up.
Why not? This could be the King's moment.
Could
King's
be.
ransom.
Will he be crowned or will he be dethroned?
The King's ransom.
Ball goes in. It's met. But
Off the line by Brazil.
off the line. Anywhere will do moment.
There we are. Back to Nigeria's back on the attack. Desperate to score.
Ball back to Daniel, who's going to swing it in. And
Unlucky.
unfortunately, Marvis can't direct it where it needs to go. And the Brazilians cleverly hold on to it.
Look at this. Back to Energizer Bunny. Versonato.
This could be trouble for Nigeria.
Plays through the flank.
Streak forward. Breaks into the box. Tries to find his teammates.
Oh!
And that's a penalty.
Is that penalty? Shout.
It's a penalty. This could be a penalty. And the game.
No. Yeah.
It appears this might be a penalty.
He is speaking to the linesman. He's very close.
It appears the referee is pointing to outside the box for a free kick. It is a free kick.
It's very close. That was high risk, Nigeria.
It's a middle shot of disaster for Nigeria. As Brazil prepare another substitution, Robson De Souza getting ready to come on to try and seal shut the door and the gates for Nigeria. As Brazil prepare to celebrate a win that they've been chasing for some time. Last year they were bitterly disappointed not to win. However,
this is a dangerous time for Nigeria because he will swing that ball like a in-swinger, and with the wind.
Versonato again, another shot, and the shot is repassed.
Oh, what a save by Nigerian keeper! That was goal bound, and he just dived to his left and with one hand saved it. That was save of the tournament.
Very good save. The goalkeeper keeps Nigeria into it. Another corner for Brazil.
That's the first corner in the second half of Brazil.
It is, and Versonato on the ball again. Tries to go and attract another corner or throw in, but Truth Nathaniel is equal to the challenge, and Daniel has got a ball. And with the substitution.
This is it. We're throwing everything by the kitchen sink, Nigeria. Another substitution.
Another sub is on. It appears the talisman King Davison might have had his final contribution for the game, as they're sacrificing a centre back for a striker.
Makes sense. You got basically 6 minutes to salvage a draw.
6 minutes to salvage the draw. So
And Brazil have made a like-for-like substitution. A striker's come off and a striker come on. Franco Dario Fall coming off, while King Davidson, the captain for Nigeria, has had his final bow. And this could be trouble.
ooh, that was
This could have been trouble. The new man
Great.
could have had his first touch and first goal.
great interception.
Absolutely great interception. Joshua Mbakwe just come on for King Davidson. Will he be the difference maker? Is he going to be able to draw Nigeria back in
Well,
the 5 minutes that's left?
Nigeria's coach is hoping for a miracle, and he could be the miracle maker.
Or have their fate been sealed already? We're about to find out.
This is a dangerous corner because
It
he'll
is a
take an
dangerous-
in-swinger and the wind. Maybe go short. Energizer Bunny will take the corner short. Time wasting.
The Nigerian box is... The Brazilians have chosen not to go up front. They've all decided to hold on to what they have, and if there's one team you don't want to be chasing the game after is Brazil, because once they hold,
Bolsonaro is still holding, and he throws a free kick now.
especially towards the end of the game, the Brazilians can definitely play for time when they're leading. 4 minutes of regular time left,
Maybe 2 at a time max through injuries
potentially,
and
unless
substitutions, 4 maximum.
a miracle happens here. Everything seems to be heading towards Brasilia.
That's high risk playing like that from the back. Give it to Kamaguchi. The Kamaguchi is free there in the middle.
Marvis
Great.
on the ball.
Oh,
Daniel on the
shoot,
ball.
shoot,
Is he going to
son.
pass it? Passes it.
Is he the hero?
Shot coming in.
Oh, no penalty. Is he the hero?
Daniel on the ball, and
Oh.
there's the deflection.
Ah,
Minus the deflection, that was a goal. 2 men down. Marvis on the ground, and the Brazilian also on the ground as well. As the last few minutes of the game become
Yeah.
more spicy,
cramp and fatigue. I think it's muscle fatigue at this stage.
it appears so. It appears so.
There comes the holy water and the then corrupts magic spray. The Brazilian players seem to be in a lot of discomfort.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think that Turin's cramp because the way they're treating his leg.
One can only hope that neither player has badly injured himself. But it's a matter of waiting and see. The physios, both sets are on the pitch trying to mend the weary bodies.
He seems to be in a lot of discomfort from here,
The Brazilian.
like an ankle injury, yeah, or a knee. Yeah.
Good thing we have highly skilled physios from both benches attending to the players. And the Nigerian is already up, stretching and trying to shake off whatever effects of the
No,
tackle.
I think the Brazilian player has done something to his knee from because he's not moving really well, and he seems to be in a lot of discomfort.
Could be a possibility he might need to be replaced,
Well,
given a breather.
it looks that way because he's not. He hasn't. Yeah, I think he's going to have a. He needs to be replaced. He can't stay on the field if not 100% fit. Because this is when desperate defending comes into play.
Very true, very true. And it's the dying minutes of the game. Brazil are holding on to their 1-0 lead. But Nigeria are doing everything they can to try and upset that equation.
44 minutes, maybe 5 minutes of added time.
44 minutes. It's getting ever close. I must say the set pieces for Nigeria have been pretty disappointing, given the height that they have, and today's hasn't been the best delivery for Daniel. Sends another one in,
Yeah.
Once again, the Brazilians have it.
Here we go. Try again.
Try again if you fail the first
And
time.
again.
Once again,
All right.
another corner.
It's time to do a variation. Short, go short. And someone is to, Kamaguchi needs to come closer to take the ball and run it.
Nigeria's goalkeeper is asking if he should go forward, but he's been told, hold on to where you are. Another set piece goes in, and a scramble in the box. But the
And
Brazilians
Jonathan was
clear it.
there to clean up.
Handball by the Nigerians.
Yeah. That's it. The game is just about over. 45 minutes now play. We've got 5
45 on the
minutes
mark.
of added time, if that. Through substitutions and injuries.
Wait and see if it's is it 2 minutes or is it 5. The Brazilian bench seems to be inquiring to the referee, pleading with him to finish the game. It's been a long game.
Oh, look at that beautiful back heel. That was amazing.
Passanato. And this is where Nigeria need to be careful because
Another free kick for Brazil. Another
you need the ball
30, 40 seconds wasted.
You need a ball on the opposite end of the pitch, not deep in your end. As the Brazilians draw a free kick, and once again, no one's in a rush to take it.
No, why would you? You in front. You got it 4 minutes max.
I definitely wouldn't if I was in their position. And
Ponsonato is the one that is the master of holding the ball.
this
Gives it back.
But this could be trouble. This could be trouble for Nigeria.
Whoa!
Ball gets
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Kick it out. Waste more time.
gets rifled off for a throw-in. And Kamaguchi on the ball from the throw-in. And
This is
stepping
promising.
forward.
And it goes past Jonathan. I think that should be a yellow. Well,
That's an
Nigeria keeps
offside.
going.
Offside from Truth Nathaniel. It gets called offside. Deep into the half, how long the linesman will add. The Brazilians are making a substitution.
Well, 47 minutes now, so not long.
The Brazilians are making a sub. Guilherme dos Santos coming on for number 10.
No, they're going to wait.
Waved on to play. Game continues.
And there's who's there holding?
Ponsonato, the match winner so far.
He has to be man of the match.
He has to be. He has to be taking all the glory. And he's been good value for his time. Ponsonato, Brazil on the ball again. They're going to look for a set piece once again. Time wasting. And why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Already.
They just milked their throwing. Another 30 seconds.
The job is half
to
the job
wind
is
down
done.
the clock. Nigeria has the throw. Brazil wind down the clock. This energizes the bunny again. Oh, look, that was a beautiful piece of skill.
Sends it in, but this could be trouble. And this.
No. All right, last kick. Last chance.
Last
Big
chance
kick.
for the game.
Big kick.
Sends it in and does its time.
And Brazil has won the Multicultural World Cup 1-0 over Nigeria. And Ponsonato, man of the match, has won it for Brazil in the second half. 49 minutes play. Nigeria 0, Brazil 1. Great game of football. Brazil worthy winners of this game in the scheme of things.
It's been a lively tournament, been a long tournament, but in the end, it's come to an end.
Till next year.
Final kick till next year. Brazil claim full glory after 1-0 win hard-fought win, earning the opponents, and the eastern suburbs of Sydney will be in jubilation this afternoon as the Brazilians celebrate.
Well, I think overall they were the better team, better organised defensively midfield, and they took a chance. They had a single chance. They took it. And you got to feel sorry for Kamaguchi. He tried so hard to initiate everything for Nigeria. He just wasn't given the ball enough, in my view. But he was a true playmaker for Nigeria. Everything that he did looked dangerous.
He did, and it was a good game.
Daniel was very industrious.
Good spirit.
Daniel was very good. He tried really hard. It wasn't his day.
Absolutely. And the Brazilians take all the glory after Colombia took. South America has taken it back again. They've returned the trophy. Unfortunately for Nigeria, they weren't able to replicate what their heroes did in '96.
Oh well,
Congratulations.
12 months planning. They could do it all again next year.
Back again,
Well,
buddy.
can I thank you for asking me to be part of the commentary team and being part of AFA.
Thank you for accepting, and
It's
thank
been
you.
quite a journey, and I look forward to next year.
Absolutely, we thank you, and congratulations to the organisers of the tournament of the Multicultural World Cup
Yeah. And everyone involved
for putting
did a
together.
great job, and next year we'll do it all again.
Absolutely. Till next time. Good night from Rydalmere Park.
I'll see you.
Testing, 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great grand final. The 2025 Multicultural Community World Cup Football Tournament has wrapped up with a wonderful grand final. Can we give a big round of applause for Team Brazil overcoming Team Nigeria 1-0 in a wonderful tournament grand final here at Rydalmere Park. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to commence the closing ceremony and presentation for our youth grand finals. Can I please ask everyone to come to the stage over here, to come to the stadium on this side for these presentations. I'd also like to ask our ministers and VIP and guests to please come down and join us for the speeches and the football closing ceremony. We're going to start in the next 2 minutes, so if we can please get everyone to come across. There's plenty of seating on this side over here. And ask everyone on the field, all the youngsters on the field, please get up the field. Please take your balls and make your way off the field, please. Thank you. like to volunteer? Get out. Very tiring now with the families and cheering all the mothers with their little ones as well. Want to go to bed. Now please, if we can please everyone, security, if you can please escort everyone, all security, please escort everyone to come to this side. I'd like to ask all teams to please come and join us. Thank you so much, Nova. It's been a wonderful. Now, I'd like to call upon Our volunteers have been the backstone of this tournament, have been running this whole tournament. Again. Simon. George. Is George hanging out? Then for them playing the battalions. Carlos, Gorde here. Gorde Madreno, can you please come and join us there? Carlos Biel. All the red cards, all the tournament has been done by Carlos Gorde. With Nathan.
One hour before I go announce the body spray. Hey, what was it?
Putting this tournament together. We'll now move on to our sponsors. Without multicultural as well. The Department of Home Affairs through the multicultural. Speedway. Anyone here from Speedway Petroleum for their wonderful service throughout the community all accepted. Speedway. Sponsorship, and they've been around with us for the last so all the other sponsors. Before we move on to the Italians, and this special award is for the longest circuit player in the Multicultural Communities Tournament. And this remember the last 20 years, everything is last one. Everything is last one, but it's not playing. We'll now move on to another important award for our Dead Nation. Hagan is to present the first player has gone to Yusuf Badar from Lebanon. Yusuf Badar here. Yusuf Badar, the man's player of the tournament for 2025 for Team Lebanon. Is Sergio from Colombia. Is anyone here from Sergio from Colombia? Anyone to accept on his behalf?
Yes, yes, yes. It was good, but you can like.
That's I mean the shit to give you why I can't. The opportunity to throw me. Jay would like to accept his on that on his behalf. We forgot one of the sponsors. Jack. Okay, we'll now move on to the best coach of the men's tournament. The team Brazil, Jonas is not here, but we'll ask someone from the Brazil team to accept on his behalf. Jonas and Team Brazil, someone would like to accept. I know Jonas is Presentation for the runners up for the men. Please give a big round of applause to Team Nigeria. Football coach, thank you very much, Stephen. To get your medals, I think that you can come here, I'll call out your players' names, and I'll get the honourable.
Give me the money that is not only at
Hey. Good ball. All right, ladies and gentlemen.